We can't assume that parents always feel welcome in a school. And so our job as teachers, especially new teachers, it ought to be to get parents to feel like the system, even if it has failed them, they can belong, they should be in the building and be present. And again, you know, the facile approach would be to say that any and all parental involvement will make kids achieve and do better.
What programs can the Washoe County School District implement in order to reduce the negative perception and apathy towards education among older Native tribe members in Northern Nevada?
Our Native American communities are struggling with something that most Americans take for granted: access to healthy foods. This is because many tribal communities were forced into geographically isolated reservations, many of them food deserts that are located 10 miles or up to an hour from the nearest grocer. Their isolation from nutritional food sources contributes to the health issues that are plaguing many tribal citizens.
It's a social and economic condition, and part of that is access to resources. That's a precursor to hunger. There's a number of communities that are working on addressing these food insecurity and food desert challenges, and they've taken control at the local level, and the focus is on sustainability. A lot of what the tribal communities are incorporating to sustain this is traditional knowledge, ancestral practices, and utilizing those to impact food insecurity as well as the language and culture.
Native Americans today are facing huge health problems. We are the #1 ethnic group in the United States with diabetes-related deaths, with obesity, with heart disease. We've strayed from what is our indigenous food, and when we return back to those, we see success rates and we see health and wellness. And this is a lot of important work that's happening in Native communities today.
We're at the Murphy School Pantry right now. This is the setup of the different items. The parents are coming once a week, every Wednesday afternoon, and they get to shop in here with their student. And actually the little kids are the ones that shop, not the parents. And they get to pick almost 40 different items to take home and cook meals with during the week for their entire family.
It's a little bit more than just, here it is, a bag of fruit. They're in the process of communicating with each other. And then they're learning that, yeah, my mom uses corn more than she does green beans, but it's okay to try that one. Our families, again, they really look to resources to help supplement their food, to help them at home with food, okay? This is a great resource for them because, again, it helps them at home. They're in very limited budgets. You're in an area where it's poverty to low income, and when they're able to have an opportunity like this, it just really helps them out at home because a lot of times this is what they do cook at home.
Good.
Okay, they live food box to food box in some cases.
Parental involvement is very important for improving student success. Unfortunately, many students lack support from their family because of a distrust of the school system.
This is especially true for many Native Americans because of the painful history between tribes and the U.S. education system.
Here in Washoe County, many Native American children were forcefully put in boarding schools and stripped of their traditional culture. The Washoe County School District needs to help improve the lives of Native Americans in order to improve the relationship with Native American families.
One way to do this is by creating a food pantry system in our schools for low-income families. On average, about 40% of Native Americans are food insecure.
Creating a source of nutritious food can improve the health of Northern Nevada tribes and create a more positive relationship between Washoe County and our Native communities.
In addition, this food pantry system can create a connection between schools and Indian parents. It can give counselors the opportunity to talk to parents face-to-face and start a discussion about what their students are doing in school.
Food for Thought is just one of many proposals which can empower and assist Native American families. Above all, addressing the issue of education and food insecurity is extremely important for improving tribal health, success, and happiness.
Our goal is to support and strengthen Native American communities to become self-sufficient, and that will continue to be our goal short-term and long-term.